I'm reading Mark 11. And it said, when they were nearing Jerusalem at Bethphage and Bethany near the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent two of his disciples, saying to them, go into the village in front of you, and immediately as you enter it, you will find a donkey's colt tied, which has never been ridden by anyone. Untie it and bring it here. And he said, if anybody asks you, why are you doing this? Say, the Lord needs it, and immediately he will send it here. I'm laughing because God will ask you to do stuff and people will look at you crazy. He will ask you to do stuff that don't make sense. Like, why am I going to get a donkey? Does this donkey belong to somebody? He was like, nobody ever ridden it, so just bring it to me. And say that the Lord said it when you're questioned about it. It's like many of us on this journey, God has asked us to do stuff that don't even make any sense. And I'm just like, ooh, people gonna talk about this. And we can't care what people, think or say. But the answer, imagine telling somebody the Lord needs it in this day and age, and how crazy they'll look at you. Like, for real, if he tells you to go pull up and get that car. We don't know if anybody owned the car, but he was like, tell him the Lord needs it if you're questioning it, but bring it to me. So bring it to him being obedient and doing what the Lord says. God asks us, he will ask us to do some stuff. I have been asked to do some stuff on this journey, to stand in faith in certain ways. And it looked crazy to a lot of people that are just really abiding by the laws of man or whatever, right? But God told me to go a different direction. He was like, I need you to do this, and I need you to do it this way, and I need you to say, if somebody asks you or question you, just say it's God. Just say it's the Lord. How many times have you told your promises to people and what God said to people, and they were just like, why are you doing that? That don't make sense. And you had to say, well, God told me. Just for them to persecute you even further. Just for them to look down on you even further. God told you to move a certain way because he's taken your faith to another level. And people don't understand it, right, on the journey. And you have told people, and they just like, that does not look like God. But your answer is, the Lord said. The Lord said it. The Lord told me to do this. Anyway, I pray this encourages somebody that's on a journey, because, following the Lord is doing what Jesus tells us to do. People will question all the time, and he'll tell us to do things that just like, Lord, for real, you know what I'm saying? So I pray this encourages you to continue on your journey and trust God.